My name is Will, and I read the book Stiff by Mary Roach. The central idea of the book Stiff is that human cadavers have helped science in the medical field and other fields grow enormously over the course of history. Secondly, these issues discussed in the book affect my everyday life because without the human corpses that were used to learn about the human body, what would happen to me if I were to break a bone or get sick? And without these human cadavers, we wouldn't have such great hospitals, medicine, and treatments as we do today. The author uses a lot of evidence she's gathered herself by sitting in operations on human cadavers at medical schools and universities. In my opinion, I think her evidence is convincing because with everything she says, she then backs it up with more facts, which makes it even more convincing. The author depends on observation because she gathers a lot of her information by watching operations on human cadavers. Also, a lot of her opinion comes from the history of the science behind the medical field. The author language is objective because she takes all facts and opinions into account and writes about all of it for the reader to decide what their opinion is of her information. The language helps the author's premise because with all the facts she uses, it all adds up to her main idea. The implications of the future are nothing because all the cadavers are used helps benefit the future by training new future doctors and surgeons. Also, the cadavers help create new treatments for humans by examining them. Next, the author proposes to donate your organs and let your family members know that they can be donated to help others, which is one of the examples of her solutions for the future. Her solution is basically to help donate your organs to help others, and also maybe to consider donating your body to science so you can help the future of doctors and surgeons and even help find out new treatments and new technology for hospitals to help out. Moving on, the issues can be controversial in ways such as, one person would say, once you die, your body should be buried and not experimented on. But another person could say, basically, how would we be able to advance science without the examination of human cadavers, which can be both controversial. But in the book, she lets the reader to decide what they think. Alright. One passage that struck me with awe is when she bribed a teacher $500 to let her sit in on a plastic surgeon school facelift on human cadaver heads. One thing that was memorable is from the book, quoting, she basically described how students from distaste threw up during the facelift, and that was really regarded disrespectful because throughout the book, most of the students use really a lot of respect towards the human cadavers and treated them as though they're alive, but they're not. Finally, some things that I've learned from the book are that your body can still be useful even when you're dead. Also, that even when you're dead, your legacy and body can live on in medical schools and universities, literally. Also, this book has broadened my perspective by expanding my knowledge about the use of human cadavers and how they have benefited science over the years greatly.